You're not gonna believe this fight. It's like something out of a nightmare. Picture it. Wolverine wakes up strapped to a cold metal table, lights so bright they're making his head pound. He tugs at his restraints, but they're too strong. His claws are itching to pop, but his arms are locked down tight. Across the room, there's Venom, Eddie Brock, thrashing against his own restraints. The symbiote's tendrils are snapping and curling, black and slimy like they're alive. You can feel the tension in the air, like something's about to blow. Then this lunatic scientist walks in, wearing a lab coat and a grin that would make your skin crawl. "You two are the future," he says, holding up a syringe filled with some glowing green liquid. "Together, you'll create the ultimate weapon, a symbiote with god-like healing powers. Invincible," Logan spits at him. "You think I'm gonna sit here and let you play mad scientist, bub? Think again." Before the guy can inject anything, Venom breaks loose first. The symbiote explodes out of its restraints, tendrils tearing through metal like it's nothing. It slams into the scientist, sending him flying into a console. Sparks and alarms go off like a bad sci-fi movie. Wolverine doesn't waste a second. He yanks his arms, popping his shoulder out of its socket just to slip one hand free. The pain makes him snarl, but he doesn't care. He breaks the other strap and rolls off the table just as Venom lunges at him. The fight? Oh, it's chaos. Venom is all over the place, slamming Wolverine into walls, smashing through equipment, roaring like a wild animal. Logan counters with his claws, slicing through the symbiote's tendrils, but it keeps coming back. Every time he cuts it, it just regenerates, black goo snapping back into place. They crash through the lab, knocking over shelves of chemicals. Glass shatters everywhere. One tank explodes, filling the room with smoke and fire. Wolverine uses the cover to dodge Venom's next attack, diving behind a metal console. Then, in the middle of the chaos, Logan spots something, a high-frequency sonic emitter. He remembers how much Venom hates loud noises. Grinning, he makes a run for it, claws slashing through wires and panels as he activates the machine. The sound that comes out? Ear-splitting. Venom screams, the symbiote writhing in agony, tendrils flailing wildly. Wolverine doesn't stop. He slashes at Venom again and again, forcing Eddie to separate from the symbiote. Eddie collapses, gasping for air, while the black goo slinks into the shadows, too weak to keep fighting. Logan stands there, covered in cuts and burns, breathing hard. He glares at the scientist, who's crawling away, trying to escape. "You're done playing God?" Wolverine growls, popping his claws one last time. The lab? Completely destroyed. Venom? Defeated. And the scientist? Let's just say he won't be pulling any stunts like that again.